Hey guys, Linton here from Greenbox Markets. Just a quick update on the USDCAD setup that we're currently watching. Looks like it's setting up for quite a nice entry for a long position. So let me just show you what we're looking at here. This is the daily time frame, and we can see that our initial target, which was this target here based on a weekly level, was hit, and we're expecting a corrective structure from this point. We traded along from there to there, and we did trade a short from here to here, and we're now waiting for the next wave. So we would have this 1, 2, 3 wave format, which would give us a structure like this. Sorry, let me just make that clearer, which would give us a structure like this, and we could possibly then expect the move down to continue, so to get this second impulse to the downside. Will either come from the top of the third wave or possibly the fifth. So we could either see the move straight from there to the downside, or alternatively what we might see is we could see the price trade back down to this sort of level, up to the top of the structure again over here, and from that point get the trade to the downside. I don't want to wait for that to happen, so I'm going to look for the short from this point over here. And then what I'll do is I'll move my stop into profit, so that if we get a bounce off of this point here, I'll get taken out of my stop. And what I'll do is I'll wait for the price to get there and enter again for the short. If we do wait for that wave, we could possibly miss this trade altogether, and I don't really want to do that. So let's go down to a smaller time frame quickly and just have a look at it there. So on the 4 hour, we can see that we've had this initial wave, the first wave, and we are currently in the second wave, and then we're going to expect to see the third wave. So the end of the second wave all depends on this structure over here, this 1, 2, 3 wave structure as we can currently see it. Let's go down to the 1 hour and have a look at it there. So over here on the 1 hour, we can quite clearly see that we are at the top of this corrective structure at the moment, and it's very, very textbook stuff. So we've got 1, 2, 3 waves, and we are at the top of the fourth wave. So we could see a break now, a 1 hour close above this level over here, and a retest of that. I'm quite keen to enter the long trade for the third wave on the bigger time frame. I'll be looking for it to get to at least this level over here, and I'll be moving my stop loss further and further into profit as this trade moves in my favor. What we could see, however, is we could actually see the completion of a structure like this. So we could see it come all the way down to this level again over here. Should we get down to that point, definitely looking for reasons to get into the long from there. So if we get a close above here on the 1 hour, I'm looking for an entry on the long. Alternatively, I'm going to wait for this wave to complete to the downside and look for reasons to enter the long trade from that point. Hope that helps you with your setup on USDCAD and what to expect. Remember that we do have news in the market this week. There's quite a few data releases, and we also have Janet Yellen speaking. So if you do enter any trades with the USD currency pair or USD currency in the pair, you need to keep your stops at a level that is acceptable for your account. Trade with care, guys. Take care. Cheers.